Hey guys, Harsh here and welcome back to Technolobe. Now, when I gave away my Poco F1 to one of my best friends, I did not realize that I will be making a video on that phone ever again. I thought that I was done with the Poco F1, I had made a ton of videos on that phone and I moved on to the next phone. But here we are again after like 3-4 months and I'm still making videos about the Poco F1 because it is that good a phone. Now recently Xiaomi launched a couple of new phones, the Redmi K20 and K20 Pro, and you guys might know that there have been some debate about the pricing of the Redmi K20. The K20 Pro is still okay in terms of the pricing, but the Redmi K20 is actually a little overpriced. I think 20k would be a perfect price for the Redmi K20 and even for the 664 variant. Like they could just launch a new 664 variant at 20k and call it a day and that would still be okay. Now, because the pricing starts at 22,000 rupees, the question comes in that is Poco F1 a better deal than the Redmi K20? And I think it is 100% a better deal because of Snapdragon 845. So the Redmi K20 comes with a Snapdragon 730, which is supposed to be the third fastest processor by Qualcomm. So there's 855, 845 and then 730. That is according to Qualcomm. So the Poco F1 comes with Snapdragon 845, which is the second fastest processor by Qualcomm, and it is actually way better than the Redmi K20. The Poco F1 is a very well balanced phone when it comes to performance. It does not drop a sweat and it will give you some really good performance and the experience is next level. Like I used that phone for around 7 to 8 months and my friend is still using it. So my friend who used to use an iPhone 7 has stopped using the iPhone 7 and is using the Poco F1 as his daily driver, which says a lot about that phone. And one of the major points with Poco F1 is custom ROM development. So there are so many custom ROMs already available for the Poco F1 that it is incredible. Like you can download so many custom ROMs and you can play around with whatever you like, and it's literally one of the best experiences. So if you are a nerd like me and if you like to install custom ROMs and all those things, then Poco F1 is a very good phone for that. And also one more thing that is really good on the Poco F1 is the camera. So when you install Google Camera on Poco F1, the experience is next level. You can click some really good photos, and even today you can click some really good photos with the Poco F1, and that says a lot about that phone. So when Poco F1 was launched, there was some debate about the build quality, and those issues are still there. It has the plastic build quality and all those things, but now that the price has dropped to 18,000 rupees, or it was dropped to 18,000 rupees, that at that price point I'm not complaining about the plastic back panel because of Snapdragon 845. So Snapdragon 845 plus that camera, those are the two strong points of Poco F1. And to top it all off, the battery life is excellent. Like you will get some really good battery life because it does not have an AMOLED display, it does not have a high resolution display, so it is not pushing as many pixels and all those things, so you get really good battery life as well. So I guess what I'm trying to say over here is that Redmi K20 is a very good phone, but the Poco F1 is a direct competitor to that phone and it is actually a better deal. So if you can buy the Poco F1 at 18k, like I'm saying a new Poco F1 at 18k, then I would say do not think twice, just go ahead with that phone. It is even better than the Realme X. Like the Realme X is good with that pop-up camera and all those things, like the fancy things, but when it comes to software, Realme is not that good. So ColorOS versus MIUI is kind of an odd comparison, but I would definitely choose MIUI on the Poco F1 rather than going with ColorOS on Realme X. So yeah, the Poco F1 is still the budget king in 2019, and that gets me really excited for Poco F2. So Poco F2 is coming. I've heard rumors where Poco F2 is coming in September, October, like sometime in the next couple of months, and that is going to be a killer phone if it comes for under 25,000 rupees. So if they can manage to keep the price under 25,000 rupees and still give a Snapdragon 855, then that would be a steal deal, and I would definitely buy that phone and use it as my daily driver. Now currently I'm using the Redmi K20 Pro as my daily driver and the full review is in the works. So if you haven't subscribed yet, then you should probably hit the subscribe button and the bell icon because that video is coming really soon. Now to sum it all up, I would say that if you want to buy the Poco F1, just go ahead and buy it. The link will be available in the description box below. So anyway, that's been it. Thank you so much for watching this video and I hope that it helped you out in some way or the other. And if it did, then please let me know about that in the comment section down below. Also, if you haven't yet, please subscribe below because it would mean the world to me. My name is Harsh Punjabi. I'll see you guys in the next one.